boys.
First and third quarter. Quick read down. I'll film them during the timeouts. Whatever. More production value, you know. Just keep adding.
You want just first?
Just first name is totally cool. You go first in class. The rest of the girls can go.
Yeah, sometimes they're looking at that.
participating student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for tonight's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Please ensure that your behavior reflects the values that should be identified with these student athletes. And now for today's starting lineups for Winchester. Senior guard, number 24, Matt Hugh. Senior guard, number 2, John DeMichaelis. Senior forward, number 33, Connor Brennan. Senior guard, number 12, Tommy Lambert. And junior wing, number 11, Dylan Keller. Winchester High School is coached by John Fleming, assisted by Quentin Dale. And now for your Lexington Minutemen. Freshman guard, number 1, Mari Mao. Junior guard, number 4, Darren Unger. Junior forward, number 10, Ryan Asapor. Senior forward, number 23, Donovan Jones. And number 5, senior guard, Nelson Mendez-Stevens. At this time, if you're able, I would ask you to please rise for the playing of tonight's national anthem.
We are live at Lexington High School, and we are happy to be bringing you guys some Lexington basketball on this Friday night. I'm Austin Raish. I'm joined by Duncan Maloney and Toshio Yuki once again. Tonight, the Minutemen take on the Winchester Red and Black. These two teams met last year in an absolute classic game. Really, throughout the whole time, it was evenly matched until the last minute where Winchester started to pull away. They took an 8-point lead with 1:05 left, but Lexington clawed their way back, brought it to a 1-point game, and then C.J. Cox drilled the game-winning jumper with 3 seconds left. So you know that Winchester is looking for revenge tonight. Ryan Asapor will jump. He's joined on the floor by Darren Onger, Amari Mao, Nelson Mendez-Stevens, and Donovan Jones. We are off. It's Nelson off the tip. Jones finds Asapor at the top of the key. His shot inside won't fall. Offensive rebound is put up and in.
Great drive there by Lexington. Way to put it away there and make sure they know where they're going. Great passing by Lexington here.
Quick 2 points from Lexington. We might see this matchup early on. Ketter versus Asapor. It's going to be really interesting.
Matt Hugh kicks it over to Lampert. Inside they draw a triple team, and a foul will be called on Lexington.
Great pass inside there. Not sure if he was going to be able to thread the needle on that one, but he got in there, and that was a sharp shooting pass right there.
Great shot fake there from Winchester, getting Amari Mao to jump in the air, getting a quick foul. Great offense here.
Hugh gives it to Brennan. His three-pointer is way off. Rebound poked around, taken back by Winchester. And the shot is banked home by John DeMichaelis.
The rebound gain is going to be the top game to win tonight. If you can get the rebound for the shots that you missed, that's going to be the key to winning tonight.
Winchester's got the advantage, too. They got a great height advantage. They can take advantage of it all day on rebounds.
Asaport going to work inside. He puts it up and in. Asaport with a quick 4 points.
He's heating up early on. If you're Lexington, got to keep feeding the ball. Got to give your best player the best chance he can to take control of this game.
Michaelis draws a double. Lampert finds Hugh at the top of the key. Hugh gets inside, takes a shot from Onger. He will shoot 2.
Big fall. Maybe a little bit of a sell job, but you can't fault him at that. That was a good push there by Lexington. Unfortunately, led to the line here.
That's 2 quick fouls for Lexington with 1 minute 30 in the first quarter. They've been playing pretty aggressive D here, but they might have to start backing off a little bit against this very experienced Winchester team.
Hugh makes 1 of 2 at the line. Lexington leads by 1, just over a minute and a half into the game. Nelson takes the pass from Amari. And Amari takes the pass that was intended for Asaport. Out to Onger. He drills.
There we go. Those are the shots you need to make early in the game. You need to pull away as quick as you can in a game that could be this close.
Especially when you're playing at home in front of a big crowd on a Friday night. That's what you need.
Pass is stolen away by Asapor. Lexington has a 3-on-2. Asapor takes it himself.
Pretty, Austin. We love those. We love those.
The spin cycle here from Asapor.
Hugh trying to get something going. As Ketterer is doubled in the corner. Now draws a triple on the baseline. Pass was tipped out of bounds off Lexington as Sam Meyerberg and Stephen Cooley will check in, replacing Mao and Jones.
Pretty early subs here for Lexington, but you got to keep the energy high. You got to keep the legs fresh, so nothing wrong with getting an early sub here.
So far, energy has been pretty high. We saw Ryan Asapor there clapping after forcing that tip out of bounds. See what Winchester can do here.
Matt Hugh left wide open in the corner, can't hit the 3. Rebounded by Asapor. Cooley drives inside, and his pass is tipped and stolen away.
Good defensive pressure there by Winchester. I haven't seen a lot of that from them, as shown by the 9 points they've given up, but they're playing strong.
Ketterer gets bumped, shot is no good. Asapor thought about the 3, instead he feeds it to Onger. Onger looking, gives it to Nelson. In trouble, out to Asapor. Here's Cooley for 3, too short.
Winchester really stepped up their defense after the first minute and a half, 2 minutes. Going to be interesting to see how that evolves.
They need a bucket here. They've been pretty cold early on.
And Michaelis drives inside, got it to go.
Looking for the foul, too. I think he got a little whack there, but he still got it in, so nothing wrong for Winchester there.
4 points for him early on.
Lexington taking their time here offensively. They lead by 4. Asapor fires away. Can't hit the 3.
Looking for that heat check over there.
Hugh backs it out. And DeMichaelis will slow it down. DeMichaelis in trouble. They find Ketterer, but he gets called for a travel.
Mari Mao will come back in after taking a quick rest and will sub out Nelson Mendez-Stevens.
They want to keep everybody awake and alert, so we're going to see a lot of those subs early on in this game.
Cooley gets it from Onger at the top of the key. Here's Meyerberg off the feed from Onger. Oh. Now nearly lost it with 15 to shoot. As he drives, kicks it out to Asapor. Asapor still looking. Now Onger's in trouble. What a pass to Cooley. He can't hit the three. It's still a great find there from Darren Onger. DeMichaelis on the other way, rejected out of bounds.
Denied! Denied!
Stephen Cooley gets this crowd on their feet.
He said no, sir, today.
It was getting a little stale here in this gym. A lot of back and forth possessions weren't leading anywhere. We needed something like that. This game is reinvigorated.
I'm getting goosebumps from that block.
I'm shaking, Toshio.
Quick shot is no good by Lampert. Now the Minutemen back down the other way. Meyerberg saves it from going out of bounds. Here's Cooley on the drive. His shot is blocked by Clark. Cooley gets it back over to Asapor. He lays it home.
Asapor down in the paint like that. That's a well you can keep going back to. He does not miss down there. That's a push right there.
Hugh nearly lost it. Cooley will get called for the foul.
Love this energy that Stephen Cooley's been displaying here early in the first quarter. He's not backing down from shooting those threes. And on the defensive end, that block was huge.
Ben Wilson controls it off the inbound. Clark kicks it out to Wilson. His three-pointer is up and no good, but Asapor will get whistled for a foul.
It's a tough one there for Asapor, just kind of standing, and you have to come down once you jump up like that, and just happened that he came down into himself. Tough one there for Asapor. And another foul for Lexington early.
That's their fourth, yeah.
Not good. Possessions like these are big for Winchester. They can get easy points uncontested right here. And in a game where you're trailing, you need to get little by little back. And in a game this intense.
It seems like the crowd's effort to distract the shooter has not been paying off. Tommy Lambert's been calm and collected on the line. See if he can make 3 out of 3 shots from the strike.
Jones checks back in and replaces Asapor. As Lampert goes 2 for 3 from the line. Nelson kicks it out. Cooley was open for a moment. They kick it out to Nelson, gets a good look at a 3, can't hit. Rebound is lost out of bounds, last touched by Amari Mao.
So far, Lexington's offensive possessions have been really good and very productive. Some of these shots just haven't been falling, but you know, if you're Lexington, this is what you would like to see early on.
100% Toshio.
Wilson finds Caucus Quinn, and it's stolen away by Cooley. Jones helped him do it. 2 minutes to play in the first quarter as Mao takes the feed from Nelson. Jones in the corner for 3, can't hit, and it hits the top of the backboard out of bounds as Darren Onger and Charlie O'Brien will come in.
Early on, there have been no timeouts here. I'm kind of surprised, but I guess both coaches are trying to let the nature of the game flow.
A lot of tension on that Lexington sideline with all these subs going in and out. It's hard to know who's getting who, so it's going to be interesting to see how this
There was a bit of confusion there.
Yeah.
It looked like Charlie O'Brien was ready to check in, but after discussing it with Coach Hobbs, he stays on the bench. Caucus Quinn finds Wilson on the drive. His pass is almost stolen by Mao. DeMichaelis comes up with it and hits the 3.
Huge possession there by Winchester. They turned an almost steal into a 3-pointer. Those are the possessions that are going to come back to haunt Lexington later.
Just like that, Winchester's only down by 1 after a slow start.
Amari drives inside. Beautifully done there to lay it home.
That's how you make up for that missed steal right there. Go back and get the points back yourself. Love to see it.
DeMichaelis kicks it out in the corner. Lampert hits the 3. We are tied with less than a minute to go. Here
comes Winchester. We heard this morning they were good shooters. They could shoot from anywhere. They had depth in the shooting department, and we're starting to see that here as the first quarter winds down.
100%. They got so many different scoring options.
Nelson drives inside. You can tell he was looking for a foul. He finally gets one. Back to what we were just talking about. When I talked to Coach Hobbs this morning, he said that this team has the most depth on their roster than more so than any other team they've played this season. They don't rely on just one guy to get it done for them, which has been a fatal flaw that we've seen in a lot of teams this season, specifically Watertown, where they had to rely on Ben Coleman to practically do it all for them. And they came close, but in the end they came up short. Nelson's pass for Jones is thrown away.
Miscommunication there.
Lupone and O'Brien just checked in for Lexington. This is about the 8th and 9th different guy that's come in for Lexington in just the first quarter. You can tell the strategy here by Hobbs. They want to keep the legs fresh. They want the starters to be ready to go in the fourth quarter in a close game situation.
Less than a second separates the shot clock and the game clock. So Winchester can hold the ball here if they choose. DeMichaelis is taking his time.
He's leading the team with 7 points, so he has to be the one with the ball to end the quarter.
He gives it to Hugh with 10 seconds. Nearly stolen away by Nelson. The pass is thrown away, taken by Lapone. Here's O'Brien with 3 seconds. He gives it to Jones at the buzzer. Too strong. And that ends an electric first quarter. We are tied at 13 at the end of one.
What a quarter indeed. And a lot of intensity in this game, defensively and offensively. Can't wait to see where this goes in the second quarter.
And after a hot start from Lexington, Winchester's been able to catch up. Shout out to the Lexington girls cheerleading team, coached by Laura. Shout out to Captain Kavia, Sonia, Alexis, Nethra, Jordan, Sophia, Ian, Jazzy, Katie, Kathy, Miranda, Sasha, Delilah, Lillian, Natalia, Rachel, Dania, and Mifuyu.
Basketball players aren't the only people working tonight, Toshio. These cheerleaders are putting a lot of hard work to be here tonight.
Gotta pay respect to those working hard.
100%. Toshio, why don't you walk us through who really performed in that first quarter for both Winchester and Lexington?
We've seen this before, but Winchester's had a lot of different scoring options. However, tonight it's been led by two main players, John DeMichaelis with 7 points and Tommy Lampert with 5. Lexington, it's been the Ryan Aspor show. He's been having 8 quick points in the first quarter. Hope to expect to see more things from him going down the stretch.
And with all the changes in the lineup that Lexington has had, it's impressive to see Aspor still having the performance that he is.
Winchester starts off with the ball. They find Hugh on the wing. Charlie O'Brien will pick him up as he swings it over to DeMichaelis. In the corner, Ketterer gets it inside. It's poked out of bounds by Nelson.
That was a great no-look pass from Ketterer. I thought he was going to pass it in the wing, but gets it over inside the post. Just mishandled pass there.
Winchester seems to be doing better outside the three-point line, so I'd love to see if they keep doing that. There it is.
Hugh, again, was wide open in the corner, couldn't hit the three. Offensive rebound is poked away. Now O'Brien will slow it down. Unger finds O'Brien, gets a good look at a three. No good. Offensive rebound by Unger is put up and in.
Great job by Unger. That's the experience and the reliability that he brings to this team, putting up that rebound.
Soft touch there from Unger. Sweet kiss off the glass.
Connor Brennan feeds it to Ketterer inside, and he can't get it to go. Well defended by O'Brien. Nelson drives inside. Asapor fighting for it through two defenders.
Get rid of it.
Ball is still on the ground. And now we do finally get a whistle for a jump ball. Lexington has possession. They will keep it.
Ball's bouncing around like that down low. Games like these, it's going to get pretty intense in those piles.
O'Brien feeds it to Asapor inside. His shot was tipped. The rebound is no good.
Great defense from Winchester containing Asport there. They've been able to match up with his height in the second quarter.
DeMichaelis feeds it to Lampert. His shot's no good. Rebound.
Oh my goodness.
Taken. Hugh drives inside. Nice find to Ketterer. He lays it home.
Ketterer put that ball away, but let's not forget the effort of Lampert there. Shooting his own three, missing, collecting his own rebound, running halfway across the court. Impressive stuff.
Pass for Asapor is too far out of bounds. Cooley comes back in, replacing O'Brien.
Lexington is rushing here a little bit on offense. They gotta slow things down, not let the game get the best of them.
DeMichaelis finds Brennan. Out to Lampert for three. Yes, sir. Winchester has their first lead of the game.
Lampert's going to be one to watch here as the game continues. They got to find a way to stop him.
Absolutely.
Onger going to work on Hugh, and he will get called for a reach.
He did not seem to like that call. He was jumping up in frustration there.
A defensive game like this, you think the refs will let something like that go, but they're staying on top of it. Love to see it.
Coach Hobbs wants to talk things over with his team. 2.5 minutes into the second quarter, Winchester just took their first lead of the game.
Duncan, moving into the second quarter, looks like Winchester's been gaining control of this game. What would you like to see from Lexington moving forward?
I'd like to see a little more stability. I know Coach Hobbs is pulling players in and out of the lineup. He's trying to keep everyone fresh for the second half. That's what halftime's for. I think he needs to keep a solid lineup in. It's going to help him out defensively as well as maintain things offensively. Right now you're trailing. You need to play like a team trailing. Right now they're just playing like a team that's still kind of in the lead. They're kind of stale offensively. Haven't really tried anything fresh as of the past couple of possessions.
I totally agree, Duncan. I think Lexington also has to start finding different options beside Asapor. Winchester's been starting to find out the strategy there.
And Winchester's big strategy is just finding Tommy Lampert. I mean, Lampert can put a ball. It seems he can put a ball away from just about anywhere. So it's going to be interesting to see if Lexington's going to focus more on him, or if they're going to keep playing the way they've been playing. Because Winchester does have a lot of shooters. If you just focus in on Lampert, there's going to be another guy that's going to step up.
And a simple offense like that, of driving, just kicking out, it is simple but very effective, especially for a team like Winchester that can shoot it from the three-point line.
100%.
Lexington will have a fresh shot clock after the timeout. They have the same 5 out on the floor. Onger finds Mao at the top of the key. Onger going for the tie. He knocks it down.
Oh, my goodness. Darren Onger's been pretty hot today. Didn't see that past couple of games. He is getting back into his swing. Love to see it.
Great looking stroke there from Onger.
Hugh finds DeMichaelis. Lampert for 3. Too strong.
Good job getting up on Lampert there. They're cutting off that line of points.
Murray kicks it to Cooley. Fakes the 3. Drives inside. Got it. And the foul.
Cooley is on fire tonight. Not in the starting lineup, but you would think he is the way he's playing.
They're going to call it a blocking foul and not a shooting foul, so the 2 points will not count. Cooley's pass is poked out of bounds off of Winchester.
Seems like the shot clock is still running, and I think that's what the officials are going to do. Now resets back up to 31, giving Lexington more time on this possession to score.
Onger gives it to Cooley at the top of the key. Amari on the drive, cannot hook it over to Nelson. Winchester comes up with the steal. DeMichaelis drives down inside
Oh,
to Brennan.
my goodness.
And he gets blocked, but a foul is called.
He got up there.
Double trouble. Cooley came in, initial block, probably got the foul, and then Amari got all the way up to basically the rim. That was very impressive by both Cooley and Lexington. Of course, Cooley's going to come down with the foul.
Sam Meyerberg will come back in for the Minutemen. Amari will take a seat.
Another sub here for Winchester as well. Isaac Nortellis coming in.
Brennan makes one of two. Winchester retakes a 1-point lead.
Winchester's full court pressing here, putting on some pressure in Lexington.
Nelson finds Ryan. He drives inside, can't hit.
Looking for the backboard there, just couldn't find it. Got a rebound out.
Assport comes up with the steal on the rebound. Nelson gets inside and draws the foul.
We love to see the hustle there after making a mistake. Getting right back at it, getting control of the ball.
It's only smart plays here from Lexington right now. It's like to see that.
Nelson goes 2 for 2. Lexington's back in front. Halfway through the second quarter as DeMichaelis brings it up for Winchester. He goes straight inside, kicks it out to Brennan. His three-pointer is gonna bounce in.
That went straight up. That was a very, very lucky bounce. Sometimes it bounces your way, sometimes it doesn't.
Nelson kicks it out to Meyerberg, but before that, we're gonna get a foul on Winchester.
And that's what we're talking about, that driving kick, drawing two players and finding that open play in the corner. That's what Winchester is good at.
Nelson kicks it out to Cooley. Now back out to Meyerberg. He
got
hits
it.
the three.
That was cash money.
Freshman like this in a big game, love to see him still performing. That is a big shot right there.
Hugh finds DeMichaelis at the top of the key. They try to work it inside to Brennan, and Brian Assapol will pick up a foul. Donovan Jones and Amari Mao will come in. Assapor with 2 fouls is going to stay on the floor. It's Hugh off the inbound, defended by Meyerberg. Hugh drives, floats it up too strong. Offensive rebound by Winchester, and DeMichaelis is going to get whistled. And we still don't know what the call was.
I believe it's going to be a shot clock issue here. Yeah. Going to reset the shot clock, take it down a few ticks. It's at 27 now?
I think that was the problem.
Don't believe it was running, so. It is down.
DeMichaelis gives it to Wilson. His three-pointer is up and way off. Rebound poked around in a scrum of players. Nelson comes up with it, but they're going to say he was out of bounds when he grabbed it. So Winchester will once again get another chance.
For Lexington, Darren Unger will be subbing in. For Winchester, it'll be Riley Clark. I think that will be his first minutes of the game.
First underclassman with minutes of the game, I believe.
Very tall player here. See what he can do on offense. How Winchester can utilize him in the post.
10 to shoot for Winchester as the pass is mishandled and out of bounds.
Big miscue there from Winchester and Ben Wilson. That is Not something you need in a close game like this. Every single possession, every single point matters.
Nelson drives inside off the screen, kicks it out to Meyerberg. Jones finds Meyerberg in the corner. Now it's Jones inside, can't get it to go, but he does draw the foul.
Take a trip to the line. Love to see that for Lexington.
Strong take from Donovan Jones there. Even as a big man, he's driving in, attacking the paint.
These teams are now deadlocked at 6 fouls each. One more foul on each side will put both teams in the bonus.
And with 2.5 minutes left in this half, there's no doubt that there's definitely going to be more than one more foul.
Jones goes 0 for 2 from the line. They bring it up the court quickly. Caucus Quinn loses it.
Bumped into each other there. Another miscue for Winchester.
They have to look at the next play, though. Can't dwell too much in the pass.
Mendez Steven kicks it out to Onger. His three-pointer is up and
Onger's
in.
on fire right now.
Darren Onger with his third three of the half. Lexington leads it by 4.
Oh my goodness.
It's getting wet in here.
Getting the poncho on, Toshio.
Hugh drives inside and draws the foul.
Good play by Hugh there. Down a little bit. No shame in driving in there, seeing what happens, and it worked out in his favor this time.
They called that a blocking foul. Regardless, it puts Winchester in the bonus. Hugh makes 1 of 2, rebounded by Onger, with 100 seconds to play in the first half. Nelson in trouble, gives it to Onger.
Heat check.
His three-pointer is off. He gets his own rebound and puts it in.
That's how you do it right there, Austin. You're putting in the hard work, doing it all yourself. Love to see it.
He's got a game-high 13 points. He's been maintaining control of this offense, especially with Aspor on the bench.
Hugh drives inside, finds his man in the corner. That three-pointer is way off by Riley Clark.
Not a great take there. Looked like a very rushed attempt.
1 minute in the first half as Onger gives it to Nelson. Nelson puts it up, got it. Right in the face of Dylan Ketterer.
That was smooth right there. That was just classic basketball. Right back to the basics there.
45 seconds left as the crowd is starting to get loud for the Minutemen. Lexington leads by 7. DeMichaelis drives, kicks it out to Clark in the corner. He can't hit the three. Rebounded by Jones. Shot clock turned off for the final 30 seconds of the quarter.
Lexington can take their time if they want to here. No reason to rush. Take a bad three. They got to. Oh, here goes.
Onger fires away, can't hit. Rebounded by Winchester with 15 seconds.
Winchester now has enough time where they could set something up if they wanted to.
Hugh kicks it to Clark. Ketterer drives inside, finds Hugh with 3. DeMichaelis puts it up, cannot bank it home at the buzzer. Lexington rides into the second half with a 7-point lead.
What a half there from both teams, and really love to see Lexington get some extra life there at the end of the second half. They started to really pull away from Winchester. Of what a close game it was going into the second quarter, they really drove off.
This is such a fantastic game. It's a Friday night, last day of the first semester ending. And 2 great teams going back and forth. What more could you ask for?
Right. As it stands after one half, Lexington 30, Winchester 23. Second half begins in about 12 minutes. From Austin Raish, Duncan Maloney, and Toshio Yuki, we will see you all then. back for the start of the second half between the Lexington Minutemen and the Winchester Red and Black. After a crazy first half that was really evenly matched almost all the way throughout, the Minutemen lead by 7 as we get ready for the start of half number 2.
Toshio, why don't you walk us through the top performers of that first half and just see who made an impact.
Early on in the first quarter for the Minuteman, it was Ryan Aspor with 8 points. However, Winchester's defense stepped up, and in the second quarter, as Darren Onger now has a game-high 13 points. What a performance he's been giving us. And for the Red and Black, it's been John DeMichaelis and Tommy Lampert with 8 apiece. It's going to be a great second half, boys. Let's get it.
Hugh and DeMichaelis play catch as the second half is underway. Hugh looking. They kick it out to...
It's going to be Lambert right there.
Lambert
No problem
three.
for him hitting the 3. Got a little stale, missed about 2 or 3 at the end of the second half. He just needed a little time to rest. He's back on his horse.
All right, going quickly, can't hit the shot. Now Winchester has a 5-on-4. DeMichaelis kicks it out. It's Lampert again. He
Oh,
hits
my
it
goodness.
again.
Got to watch him. They did a good job at the end of the second half of watching him and keeping him contained. Seems to have faltered as we started the second half. Just a 1-point game now.
Onger going to work on Hugh. Kicks it out to Aspor. Jones finds Nelson, gives him a screen inside. Got it, and the foul.
Through the contact, strong finish and drive from Mendes Stevens.
After the first few possessions there where Lexington wasn't getting anything and Winchester hit 2 threes, it's good to see Lexington still has a little bit of intensity on their side. They can still get points.
Absolutely great response there from Lexington on offense.
Free throw is no good. Tipped out to Lampert. Winchester's going to slow it down here.
Wonder what Lexington's going to do to stop Lampert here on defense.
Lambert's going to go right out there. He's just going to stand around the 3-point line, wait to get open. Onger's not going to let him.
Hugh gets a screen from Brennan. Ketterer drives. He tries to throw it inside. It's stolen away by Jones.
Now let's see if Lexington keep up this momentum, get some more points here as the second half rages on.
Jones finds Amari inside. He can't hit it. Rebound fought for, and a jump it ball is called quickly. Lexington will keep the ball.
It's going to be a chippy game here. Just like we saw, that jump ball there represents the whole game. It's been very aggressive and chippy both sides.
The inbound pass hits the top of the roof. I don't even know what you call that section of the ceiling.
Vents, maybe? I think that's just a
is that
panel
just,
of vents.
Yeah, a panel of vents.
Never seen that happen in a game before.
Yeah, I haven't either. So that is a turnover, and it's Winchester's ball.
It's like Lexington's backing away from the zone defense, back to the man-to-man.
DeMichaelis finds Ketterer. Gives it back to Hugh for 3. Too strong there. That would have tied it.
Ooh, Lexington's got to communicate. They
Rebound
almost
is
lost the ball there.
Fought for, nicely saved by Jones. Up ahead to Aspor. Lost it. Gets blocked, but then a foul is called.
Winchester was looking for a up and down there, I believe.
Some kind of traveler. He did go up, and then he kind of threw the ball to the ground on himself, and then picked it back up again. So Lexington will go to the line nonetheless.
Lexington continues to struggle from the line tonight as Aspor goes 0 for 2.
It's unusual there for Aspor, especially such a great free throw shooter like him. He's got to get some confidence boosting shot third quarter.
They get it inside to Brennan, working on Jones. Out to DeMichaelis inside. Blocked by Aspor. Offensive rebound by Hugh. Out to Lampert with 10 to shoot. He drives, and a foul is going to be called on Nelson. He doesn't like it.
Limited
Winchester
shot
will
clock here for Winchester. They're going to get something. They got to get it quick.
Earlier on that drive, it looked like Matt Hugh was asking the ref just to look out for Nelson's defense there. I think Winchester got the call there.
This is the first substitution that Lexington has made about 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes in this second half. This is a very different strategy from the first quarter, where they were subbing every minute and a half.
The shot clock does reset after the foul. Hugh gets it inside to Brennan. Out to DeMichaelis. Wide open in the corner. Can't hit.
Got to hit those if you're Winchester.
Offensive rebound by Brennan.
There it is.
Put up and in with the foul. Winchester can make it a 1-point game here.
It's like they listen to me, Austin. They correct their own mistakes as I comment them in time. I believe Lexington's going to take a timeout here. Talk things over. This game's getting a little close.
Lexington began this quarter with a 7-point lead, and in less than a minute that was down to 1, and it can be down to 0 right here if Brennan can make his free throw after this timeout.
And if that was Nelson Mendez-Stevens, if that was a foul on him, that would be his 3rd personal foul.
On the court right now during this timeout, love to give a shout out to the Lexington High School cheerleaders, coached by Laura, managed by Lillian. We have Adalia, Rachel, Dania, Mafuya, Alexis, Nethra, Jordan, Sophia, Ian, Jazzy, Katie, Kathy, Miranda, Sasha, Delilah, captains Kavia, and Sonia. Lovely 2022-2023 LHS cheerleading squad out here tonight. They're putting in the work too, Toshio.
Great for them.
Yeah, we said it earlier. That is really not easy to do what they do. So
with the pyramids and everything,
yeah.
I could never, Austin.
They deserve a ton of respect for putting in the work.
I'd have to hand-eye coordination to do that stuff. That's why I'm sitting here, not on the court.
Brennan can't get the bounce. Now a foul is going to be called on Lexington on the rebound.
Very tough break there for Lexington. Just put up a free throw, missed it. You have a chance. You have a rejuvenated experience, and now it's all gone. Donovan checks right back in.
Asport just picked up his 3rd foul. That is probably the reason for the quick check-in. Ketterer gives it to Hugh at the top of the key. In the corner to Michaelis, gives it inside to Brennan. Can't get it to go off the glass.
Tough shot there. Got pretty close. Not a bad put up there by Winchester.
Jones on the wing finds Onger. Now Mao lost it.
Good steal.
Nearly taken away by DeMichaelis. A jump ball is called. Winchester will take possession.
Good job by Mao to hold on to that ball, cause the jump. He could have just let it go, and they could have a fast break. Uneven matchups, but Mao held on to it. Good job for him.
Winchester's been slowly but surely creeping back into this game. It's no one's game here. Anything could happen.
100%.
Hugh goes to work on Meyerberg. Gets past him but can't finish it.
Wide open lane. Surprised he missed that one, not going to lie.
It's definitely a lucky break for the Minutemen. Onger for 3, too short. Rebound by DeMichaelis.
Pretty hot tonight. Don't shame him for taking that shot. That was a pretty good shot to take for Onger.
Mao will get called for a foul there as DeMichaelis was driving inside on him.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are a couple fights back and forth here. Get more chippy, more arguments from both teams.
Hobbs has a little bit of words for the ref there. Just thinks he needs some clarity on the foul called on Amari Mao there.
100%. It's an aggressive game. Sometimes refs just got to let him play a little bit. It's going to be aggressive, but they're trying to stay on top of it, trying to keep control. Don't want it to get out of hand.
DeMichaelis and Hugh play catch. In the corner, Ketterer
Way
off on the 3.
That was off the top of the backboard. So surprised we didn't see a whistle
now
for that.
Not
gonna lie. That's going to be against Lexington too. That is I'm going to say that's a very interesting call right there.
Yeah, I could hear some words of disappointment from the crowd there.
I mean, off the top of the backboard. They've called that twice tonight. They don't call it there. That's It's a little bit. That's an interesting call.
And
Interesting call.
And not just this possession. There have been a couple of calls like that throughout this game. You know, in a close game, these calls matter.
Make or break the game, Toshio.
Brendan kicks it out to Hugh, picked up by Meyerberg, and he loses it inside, taken away by the Minutemen. Meyerberg in the corner, can't hit the three. Rebound on the ground taken by Hugh. Up ahead to Ketterer. Inside, gets it to fall, and Winchester takes a 1-point lead.
Tough one there for Meyerberg. He could have slowed it down, maybe tried to start something. He saw a little bit of an opening, and he tried to take it. Unfortunately, it gave Winchester 2 points instead of Lexington 3.
Unger gets it to Meyerberg inside, who will bring it out. Now finds Cooley. Got it on the
there
foul.
We go.
Stephen Cooley, he's been contributing this Lexington team big time in this game.
Feeling himself, little shake and make there. Love to see it.
Asapor and Mendez Steven will check in before the free throw. Both of them were on the bench because they both have 3 fouls.
And this is going to be interesting to see if they're going to continue to be aggressive, continue to have that fight in them, even when they're in foul trouble.
I wonder how many lead changes are going to be in this game. It's been quite a lot. I can't even keep track of how many there are.
Don't have enough fingers to count, Toshio.
Not even toes either.
Another miss at the line from Lexington, but a foul called on the rebound. That'll go against Winchester.
Long pass.
They get it into Meyerberg. Nelson drives inside on Lampert, and he gets called for a travel.
Not sure if there's a scoreboard error because I believe it was tied 33-33, and after Stephen Cooley made that layup, it's only 34-33.
I'm not complaining, Toshio, but would love them to get the score right.
Hugh thought about the three, kicks it out to Lampert in the corner. He can't hit it, in and out there.
A little bit surprising there from Lampert. He's been pretty consistent at the three-point line.
Cooley tries to drive inside on Hugh, instead will back it out. His pass from Mao is tipped on the ground. Both players hit the deck. It's going to be Winchester's ball.
That was a hard hit for both players there.
Love to see the hustle, though. Showing that they're giving it all 100% effort this game. A few people for Lexington here in in foul trouble. Mari Mao, Nelson Mendez, Stevens, Ryan Asapor, all with 3 fouls. Got to keep that in mind.
Don't want to see that happening as we get down into the grid of this game.
Absolutely, Duncan.
Nelson is the only one of those 3 players still on the floor. Chun gets past Meyerberg, kicks it out to Clark. His shot's off. Nelson drives, puts it up, gets the bounce.
Continuing to push forward here is Lexington.
Hugh drives, kicks it out. 3-pointer is no good from Caucus Quinn. Another defensive stop for Lexington with 2 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Winchester's got to find another outlet to score than these threes.
Nelson lost it. There was contact but no whistle. Over to Hugh, wide open on the wing. Hits the three, and we are tied.
Right when I say to go away from it, they go right back to it, and it works. Power to them. They got to keep taking the shots, and it's back to a tie game, maybe. Depending if they have the score right or not. I'm sure that will get fixed during this timeout if there's an error.
Immediately after hitting that three to tie the game, Winchester takes a timeout. And I'm sure Lexington appreciates that after losing the lead, even though it was a very small lead. They'll have time to discuss for the final minute and 51 seconds of the third quarter.
I'm wondering if Coach Hobbs here in this timeout is going to start protecting the arc more. A lot of Winchester's points have been from behind the arc.
And at the same time, is Winchester's thinking, we need to change the strategy. We need to get more inside the paint. So it could be two teams passing each other omnisciently.
It'll be an interesting game of chess here.
Not very good at chess, more of a checkers guy, Toshio. See what Lexington's play is here as they come out of the timeout. And we'll see what Winchester's defense is like. Looks like more of a press than it has been.
They get it in to Onger. Lexington needs to cross half court here. And they do, just barely. Onger drives, finds Cooley, but the pass is stolen away by Hugh.
Right place, right time there for who?
Winchester can take the lead here. DeMichaelis drives and can't hit the layup.
Not a bad idea there for DeMichaelis, but
he's going to want that one back.
Uh-huh.
Cooley gets inside, got it, and the foul.
He can't be stopped. He cannot be stopped. Winchester needs to get off the tracks because the Stephen Cooley train is rolling through the station, and he ain't stopping.
That's Lampert's third foul, so some big trouble there from Winchester.
That's a big loss. He's been one of the big performers of the three-point line for Winchester.
14 points from him. Big-time player.
Cooley converts the and one. Lexington leads by 3 as Caucus Quinn will check in. Isaac Nordalis will come out.
.121 left. Winchester's definitely going to want to tighten up this deficit they have right now. Maybe get a quick 3 and even things up.
DeMichaelis gets it inside to Brennan. Out to Hugh for 3. He got it.
Goodness.
Bang,
Winchester
bang.
responds right back. We are tied in the final minute of the third quarter.
Thought that was a little bit long of a shot, but Winchester did not think so at all. That was a very brave shot.
This is what Haas is talking about, having multiple scoring options. It's big down the stretch for Winchester.
Chris Lapone gives it to Jones at the top of the key. Here's Nelson on the drive. Blocked at the rim.
I don't know if this crowd could have handled a Nelson Mendez-Stevens dunk.
DeMichaelis kicks it out to Hugh for 3. Got it!
Oh no, what a terrible sequence of events for Lexington. The missed dunk and then another Matt Hughes 3. That is just unconceivable.
15 seconds in the quarter as Onger holds it for the Minutemen. Kicks it to Jones at the top. Cooley to Lapone, and a travel's called with 5 seconds.
What a turn of events here in this game. It looked like Lexington was running away with it, but Winchester, led by Matt Hugh, they've been regaining control of this game.
Winchester just keeps chugging and chugging along. Eventually, they're not going to be able to stop. Lexington's got to get out of this quarter without giving up any more points.
Hugh puts it up at the buzzer. He's blocked by Nelson. At the end of 3 quarters, Winchester with a surge at the end. They lead by 3 going into the final 8 minutes.
This is exactly the game we were expecting. A close game, a lot of lead changes. Very exciting here in Lexington High School. Duncan, what do you have to say?
I think there's going to be a lot of questions concerning the foul trouble here as we get later in this game. Lambert on Winchester, and then Mendez-Stevens, Azapor, and I believe Amari Mao. So that's 4 big names right there that could be in foul trouble late in this game. They might not be even able to play and contribute late in this game. So that's going to be something to watch over the first 6-7 minutes of this fourth quarter. But it's just going to be back and forth. It's all going to come down to the wire. You can get out as much a lead as you want. Lexington's not going to let it get away with that. Winchester's not going to let it get away with that. It's going to come down to the final few shots, and I can't wait for it.
And I'm interested to see how this experience from this mostly upperclassmen team from Winchester is going to do down the stretch, because experience is very key, especially in tight games like this against a really good team, Lexington.
And even though there are 8 minutes left, as a coach, you have to be thinking, who do you want shooting that big shot at the end of the game if it comes down to it? Coaches already have to be thinking about it, because you need to know who you're going to have on the court.
That's one of the cons of having a lot of scoring options. you can get a lot of score options, but when it's tight, who are you going to put the ball in the hands of? Is it going to be Matt Hugh, John DeMichaelis, Tommy Lampert? We don't know.
Matt Hughes been clutch as of late, but who's got the real ice in their veins? We'll find out in about 7 minutes or so.
Lexington starts off with the ball. As Asapor fires away, that's off.
Oh, good job.
Rebound by Onger. Out to Jones. Thought about the three. Didn't take it. Instead gives it to Amari Mao inside. Cannot throw it in.
His own rebound.
Gets his own rebound and draws a foul.
There we go.
Smart there from Donovan Jones to pass up a good shot for even better shot.
This is what Lexington needs right here. Just keep building a little momentum. This isn't a lot. This isn't going to get in the lead right here, but it's enough. It's enough to get going.
Both teams are at 6 fouls apiece, so one more gets them into the bonus, which would be important down the stretch.
100%. And especially this early, you want to be a team in the bonus because you can get all those extra points.
Absolutely, Duncan.
One of two from out at the line. It's a 2-point lead for Winchester. DeMichaelis drives inside.
Oh, what
kicks
a
it out.
pass.
Lampert wide open. Can't hit the three.
No foul there.
That was very interesting.
Definitely contact from Amari Mao. Refs didn't see it.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Now Lexington has a chance to regain the lead.
But they don't have to here. They can just take a two. A two is fine. Being tied is not an issue.
Onger's going for the lead,
Never
and
mind.
he hits it.
We'll take the lead,
What
Austin.
a three.
We will take the lead.
Darren Onger.
Onger does not want to tie. He wants the lead, Austin.
I respect that confidence. He's hungry for this one.
Love it.
Lexington leads by one. DeMichaelis gets a screen and has his
Good
pocket
steal.
picked by Nelson.
Lexington needs to keep building here.
Nelson trying to go to work on Lampert. Finds Onger inside and can't get it to fall. Rebound by Winchester.
He would have liked to have that one back. That would have been big for Lexington.
DeMichaelis finds Brennan. Ball's poked around, a jump will be called. Winchester will retain possession.
I'll tell you what, DeMichaelis might be one of the best passers I've ever seen. I've not seen prettier passes than what I've seen from DeMichaelis on Winchester. The way he just throws the ball under his arm, over his shoulder, it's pretty to watch.
100%, especially when he's jumping mid-air. You don't have much time to think when you're in a stress situation like that in mid-air, so props to him.
Ketterer gives it to Hugh. Lampert's open in the corner.
Another one.
Hits the
Lampert. Goodness gracious.
Tommy Lampert continues to be the hot hand from downtown. Winchester takes a 2-point lead with 6 minutes left.
Lexington's got to think about this because they know Winchester's going to make the most of every possession they have.
Onger finds Asapor in the corner. Asapor draws a double. Gets inside and draws the foul. Hugh does not like the call. He still has some words for the ref, but it will stand.
I believe that's going to be Lexington bonus right there.
That will. That's the 7th foul of the half for Winchester. Lexington is in the bonus. They can tie it at the line here.
I'll tell you what, there's 5:42 left in this game. It feels like we're in the final 30 seconds. You could cut the tension with a knife right now.
It's been feeling like that the whole way through. And with that foul, that puts Matt Hugh with his 4th, just one shy being fouled out. And that is big for Lexington. They could be aggressive and attack Hugh on the offensive end because he's been contributing for Winchester.
They could eliminate a really big player for Winchester if they take out Matt Hugh, who is in foul trouble.
Lexington continues their struggles from the line tonight, going 0 of 2 there. Hugh gets a screen from Brennan. Defended by Meyerberg, drives inside.
Good job by Donovan
Pass
Jones.
is broken up by Jones, and he steps out of bounds.
Great defense by Donovan Jones.
Lexington and Winchester, they both must feel tired right now. But who's going to want it more? And the crowd's really been energizing this Lexington team.
Mao gives it to Asapor.
Winchester really tight defense right now. Seems to be working out. Lexington can't find a window.
Now gets inside, can't get the up and under layup
Oh,
to go.
good steal by Nelson.
Ripped away by Nelson. Over to Onger. Meyerberg for three.
Oh,
Too short. Rebound
Asapor got
taken
the
again
rebound.
by Asapor. Puts it up. No good.
Oh.
Rebound fought for, taken by DeMichaelis, and a foul is called on Lexington.
I think that's 4 for Asapor now. It's another play to watch out for in the final 4.5 minutes. At this point, you can't really worry about the foul troubles, and this close in the game, this late in the game, you have to keep everyone in. You can't worry about the fouls. You just got to hope everything works out. That's going to put both teams in the bonus now. And there goes Asapor out right now.
Asapor will check out after picking up his 4th foul. Donovan Jones will replace him.
Isaac Nortellis coming in as well. For Matt Hughes. Matt Hughes getting out of the game. That's big for Lexington.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of Nortellis today. So.
Michaelis makes the first of his 1-and-1. And that was what ended up costing Winchester the game the last time they played Lexington. They missed a 1-and-1 in the final 15 seconds, which gave Lexington the ball. They put it in C.J. Cox's hands. He drilled the game winner.
Crowd is electric right now, and it works. He missed the second shot.
Rebound is taken by Mao. It's a 3-point lead for Winchester. He gets inside, takes a hard fall, no whistle.
Oh my goodness.
And it's Winchester's ball. The crowd can't believe it, and neither can I.
That's a lot.
As
that is
refs,
a lot.
You can let this game get aggressive, but that's a little too extreme there. At some threshold, you got to start calling that foul.
Matt Hughes coming back in the game. A lot of frustration, a lot of tension.
Coach Hobbs can't believe it. The crowd can't believe it. I don't think there's a single person in the building rooting for Lexington who can't believe that call.
That was a very hard call not for it to be a foul. But you got to move on here if you're Lexington. You got to keep up the defense. Matt Hughes back in the game. Oh
Ketterer
my goodness.
drives inside and lays it home.
Austin, did you see that? He tore through the Lexington defense. Shake and bake. Magic man. Now you see him, now you don't.
Lexington trails by 5. Nelson drives inside, can't get it to go off the glass. He gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Onger.
Lexington's got to settle it down a little bit here. He got a little time on the shot clock, not much, but enough to set something up.
15 to shoot,
LeBron
Jones for 3.
LeBron! Oh!
Too short there. Down to Michaelis, going fast down the court. The pass is tipped out of bounds. Nicely done by Meyerberg.
That would have been a given. That would have been an easy 3 for Lambert. Great job for him tipping it out. Now Lexington gets some defense going.
Now Ryan Asapor subs back in. Big time player, big time.
I don't know that this gym could have handled a LeBron Jones 3 right there. I don't know if they could have handled it.
They get it into Lampert. Defended closely by Onger. Lampert drives inside.
Oh, get out of here! Get out of here!
Unger nearly lost it.
Got to start chipping away at this lead.
Nelson drives inside. Pass is broken up for Asapor to Michaelis down the lane. Gets the foul.
Oh my God.
He will shoot 2.
That is Mal's 4th foul as well. A lot of people late in the game with foul trouble, but I wouldn't expect them to be subbed out, especially this late in the game.
Hobbs is going to take a timeout here. Lexington is in dire straits. About to go down, what, 7 at this point? They're about to go down 7 if he makes both shots. So this is not a good situation here for Lexington, especially with as little time as there is remaining. They need to settle things down, try and rework the momentum in their direction.
Absolutely. Time is not their friend here.
Not at all.
Well, we've said this before. The last time these two teams met was last year in this gym. Winchester right now is up by 5. They could go up by 7 here at the line. In their last meeting, Winchester took an 8-point lead with just over a minute to go. A lot of people figured that the game was over by then, but Lexington clawed their way back. Jake Strollo and Kalen Larkin hit key 3s, and they put the ball in C.J. Cox's hands, and he got the job done, hitting the game winner with 3 seconds left. You know that the Minutemen are looking for that kind of magic again here tonight.
100%, Austin, and anything can happen. There's so much, 3:30, we keep saying there's not a lot of time left, time's not that frank. That is so much time if Lexington can get hot and get back on their horse. But we just need to see evidence of that. We need to see them doing that.
Speaking of evidence, we need to see more people stepping up. Who's going to be stepping up for Lexington? We've seen Onger stepping up, seen Cooley stepping up.
Cooley, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Cooley in the game down the stretch, but I'm not sure. I don't know who they're going to go to other than Aspor and Onger, who are tightly covered in the Lexington zone. So maybe Mao or Mendez Stevens or Donovan Jones.
I would love to see Stephen Cooley get back in the game. He's been a big X factor.
Hot hand right now.
Calm and collected. That is what John DeMichaelis is. Silence and play.
So Michaelis makes them both. And Winchester does take a 7-point lead with 3.5 minutes.
And now Lexington's got to get working. Winchester's been playing great defense. Lexington has to find a way through. They don't need threes. They could just go with twos.
Mao finds Asapor. He lays it in.
That's one. That's one. They got to keep that up. That's just one.
Big time bucket.
Still a 2-possession game, so they got to keep working at it. He's trying to take a timeout. Winchester, it's going to be John Fleming taking a timeout.
He finally does get that call. You could see him. He was really making sure to get the ref's attention.
Refs paying attention to the game, but impressive he couldn't see that. I saw him over here. I wasn't even standing up.
So only 23 seconds of game time between those two timeouts. It's gone from a 7-point Winchester lead to a 5-point lead with 3:06 left to play.
You can feel the tides changing a little bit in this gym. Lexington gaining a little bit. Winchester definitely wants to take a timeout and strategize how they can prevent that from happening. I don't know the answer on how to prevent that from happening. As long as Lexington continues their intensity, I don't think they can be stopped.
100% basketball is a game of momentum and rhythm. Who can gain most control till the end of the game. See the Winchester girls pulling up in the gym. Stay tuned for that after this exciting game.
100%. Impressive show from both Winchester and Lexington. Expect the same for the girls as we've seen in this game.
Steve Sully before this game told me that this game is against Winchester going to be one of the toughest they're going to play this whole entire season.
Can't wait for that one.
Got to get through this one first, though.
So Michaelis controls it for the red and black. Winchester taking their time offensively. They have 8 to shoot.
Gotta get something up soon. They're gonna run out of time.
Michaelis looking.
There goes Matt
Hugh from way downtown. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Asapor. Nicely done there.
Shot clock's not running here.
Now drives inside. Got it and the foul.
Oh my goodness.
Amari Mao gets the crowd on their feet. It's a 3-point game, potentially 2 pending the free throw.
That was a 50-50 call. That could have gone either way. It could have been a charge, but Lexington's lucky that this was a blocking foul.
If that was a charge, that would have been Amari Mao's night. That would have been his 5th foul.
Very lucky here for Lexington.
Big call there.
There it is. 2-point game now, Austin. Lexington's got to keep this up on defense.
DeMichaelis drives, finds Ketterer. He got it and a foul.
Great job by Ketterer. Cool under pressure.
That's going to be number 4 on Nelson Mendez-Steven. That puts 3 Lexington players at 4 fouls right now.
With 2 minutes left, that's not something you want to see. They do have Stephen Cooley on the bench, so they do have someone to go to if someone does foul out.
Ketterer misses the free throw. Offensive rebound by Lampert.
Right to Onger.
And he just throws it away. Not sure what the plan was there.
Very aggressive. Lambert is not happy with that call.
Jones finds Mao. Jones gets it to Unger inside. Got it.
He got it. 2 minutes left, down by 2. This is just what Lexington needs.
Slithering through like a snake there.
To Michaelis, working on Nelson. Pass
Great
to the
job.
corner.
That's
Stick
Lexington ball.
off
That's Lexington
Winchester.
ball.
It's Lexington's ball.
Wow, big time play by big time players.
Rare mistake from Lambert there. He would have had a wide open 3 if Unger didn't get that.
He's going to want that one back.
Nelson drives inside.
What a block.
By DeMichaelis.
My
It's
goodness.
swallowed up. A jump ball is called. Lexington's going to keep it here with 1:31 left.
DeMichaelis has been unreal this whole game. Very underrated. Not making a ton of noise, but he makes the plays when he has to. And I believe Lexington's taking a timeout here. Yes,
They are.
No teams backing down here. 1:31 to go in the fourth quarter. What a game we are having.
Okay, I don't know how much I believe in fate, but the parallels between this game and the last game against Winchester are kind of scary.
They're lining up. They're warning them to stay off the floor. I don't think they're going to be able to stop him. I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying they're not going to be able to stop him. Now Lexington has, I believe, 3-4 players with 4 fouls. I believe Winchester has 2, and they're all big players. Lexington does have someone to go to in the well. They do have Stephen Cooley. He's been pretty good tonight. Meyerberg as well. He's hit a couple of 3s. For Winchester, I would look at Isaac Nortellis. He's been the one to kind of step in a little bit. Maybe Ben Wilson, Riley Clark, but they haven't really been consistently hitting 3s. So I don't know who Winchester's going to go to if one of their big names fouls out.
I could see it going to Tommy Lamper here. He's been clutch, and he's been showing aggressiveness down the stretch. But like Duncan said, like you said, he could honestly go to anyone.
Lexington has 23 seconds to shoot.
They need a 2 to tie this game right here.
Unger thought about the 3 for the lead there.
Smart not taking it there. Still a chance to get a 2. Good play by Mendez.
Nelson nearly lost it. Floats it up. No good.
Rebound.
Offensive rebound by Asapors. No good. There's a fight for the ball. We're going to get a whistle and a foul going against Lexington. And it's Ryan Asapor.
That's it. Is that it? Is he done?
That is his 5th foul.
Wow. Ryan Asapor leaves the game with only 10 points. 10 points is a good amount of points for him.
Cooley's getting ready to check in for Asapor. That is a huge loss. He's been the biggest player in the paint for Lexington all night long. I don't know how they're going to do without him, but I'm very intrigued to see.
Donovan Jones trying to fire this crowd up.
Can't make both here if you're Lexington. You need him to miss one. There it is. Ideally, he misses both, but you couldn't have him making both. That would have been detrimental.
Brendan goes 1 for 2. It's a 3-point lead for Winchester with 1:15.
Lexington does not need a 3 here. They don't need to force anything. They can go down the paint.
However, they still do need to play with some urgency here
100%.
with only a minute left.
They need some time left on the clock to make a play. Oh, good play by Unger.
Unger kicks it to Mendez-Steven. Over to Cooley on the drive. Dangerous pass to Mao.
Oh, no.
And it's thrown away. Cooley couldn't handle it, and Winchester takes over.
They need good defensive possession here. They don't need to steal it right away. They don't need to foul. I feel like they're going to, but they don't need to. They can let it run its course. They could try and stop Winchester fairly here.
Absolutely. 1 stop and a 3. And Winchester is in the bonus, so a foul here would be detrimental.
I do not think Coach Hobbs wants them to foul, and he's telling them that, yelling that on the sideline.
About a 19-second difference between the 2 clocks. Lampert inside, kicks it out to Hugh.
Gotta play
he will let it run. 15 to shoot for Winchester.
Don't foul here, boys. Come on.
DeMichaelis defended by Nelson. Puts up a 3. Go!
My goodness.
John DeMichaelis hits from downtown.
Lexington needs a quick 3 here.
Winchester leads by 6 with 20 seconds. Cooley loses it out of bounds off Winchester.
Lexington needs a quick 3, and honestly, I think they need a foul.
That's why they're putting Sam Meyerberg in. The freshman stand has been knocking down big 3s in this game.
He's hit a couple of 3s. Don't know if I love him in this situation, but he has hit a couple of 3s. He has proved himself in this game.
Quick pass to Unger. His three-pointer is up.
Oh.
No good. Rebound poked out of bounds off of Lexington. Winchester takes over.
What a turn of events. DeMichaelis with a dagger in Lexington, I think will
Still a
drop
chance
this
here
one
that
home.
they're probably going to foul here. And then put up a quick three.
Winchester's going to call a timeout here.
Timeout.
13.7 seconds left, and after the huge three from John DeMichaelis, Winchester leads by 6, and they have the ball.
Well, Duncan, we got our answer. We thought it would be Hugh, DeMichaelis, or Lampert with the ball late in the game, and our answer was John DeMichaelis. That big three's been being so clutch throughout this whole game.
Tightly covered, not exactly on the arc. He was a little further back than I would have expected that someone with a point like with a lead like they had. I wouldn't have expected someone to take a shot like that. I would expect him to hold a little more. He had the confidence. He put up the three, and he nailed it. That is a veteran move, and that's a bright future for that kid right there. For Lexington, I'm not sure what they're strategizing in the huddle. Let's think about this. Quick foul. Ideally, miss the first one, make the second one. Then hit a quick three, foul again. Same thing happens, hit a quick three. Say a few prayers, hope that something happens.
The question is, though, is there enough time? 13.7 seconds.
They're going to foul here. It's just going to be how quick can they get that foul to happen.
2 fouls till the double bonus, so for now, these fouls will only contain 1 free throw.
They're going to heave it down. Ketterer wide open. He lost it for a moment.
And Nelson will foul out.
Nelson will foul out after diving right on top of him. That stops the clock at exactly 10 seconds. Winchester will shoot 2 here.
Cooley's coming back in for Stevens. He's done for the night. It's going to be tough now for Lexington to come back. Any sliver of hope that they have, it's going to be even smaller now. All right.
First free throw is no good.
Ideally, he makes the second one. Clock doesn't start right away. And then Lexington has a chance to inbound, get deep down the court, make a three. Winchester playing deep down.
Ketterer misses it.
Go.
Cooley up ahead to Unger.
Quick three.
Unger drives inside.
Oh, no.
Misses the layup inside. Now a foul on the rebound.
2 seconds left. I'm going to say that was the nail in the final coffin. The hopes and dreams of Lexington fans have been destroyed.
With 2.7, I don't think you can do anything there. No. Not enough time.
And at Lexington, if you're sitting on the Lexington bench, if you're a Lexington player, you're just thinking, where did this go wrong? How did we lose this game? And right now, you're just looking for any answer. And honestly, it was just the pace of the game. Sometimes it just gets away from you.
Ketterer makes the second one. They get it into Unger. His shot is no good at the buzzer, and that will do it. After a thrilling 4 quarters, the Winchester Red and Black survive. They beat the Lexington Minutemen by a final score of 57-50.
A wonderful game, Austin. Never knew which way it was going to go all throughout the game. Felt like Lexington had a little momentum going in the second half. Winchester took it right back. It was a great game of basketball. Couldn't ask for anything better on this Friday night.
Absolutely, Duncan. What a boxing match by both teams. Winchester completes its revenge tour against Lexington. What a game we had here. I mean, there were a few calls that both teams could have had back, but in the end, it was Winchester who prevailed on this Friday night.
Well, once again, final score, Winchester 57, Lexington 50. From Austin Raish, Duncan Maloney, and Toshio Yuki, thank you for joining us tonight. Stick around if you want to see the girls basketball team take on the Winchester girls. If you are not, have a good weekend. We will see you soon. Doubleheader. Right now, we are about to see the two girls teams take each other on. Currently, the Minutemen sit at 5-1, and in every game, minus their one loss, they have been able to win by a pretty sizable margin. So you know they'll be looking to do that again tonight.
100%, Austin. Lexington is very good at taking a lead and stretching it out, and I'm interested to see if they can do that tonight against a worthy opponent in Winchester. Similar record, only one loss for this black and red team.
Earlier this game, head coach of Lexington Minutemen, Steve Solly, told me this is going to be one of the toughest matchups this whole entire season in the MIA power rankings. Lexington and Winchester sit within 5 spots of each other, so this is going to be an interesting matchup to see. And we hope this game will be just as exciting as the one we just witnessed, where the Winchester boys team took down the Minutemen in a close matchup.
Fortier gives it to Parks, and we are underway. Fortier drives inside, kicks it out to Reimer. Fades away, can't hit. Offensive rebound by Fortier, out to Parks on the wing. Drives inside, puts it up. No good, another offensive rebound. And a foul will be called on Winchester.
Good shooting by Lexington early. It's not really falling, but you love to see them taking opportunities here, and especially with Carla Reimer. She's not typically in the starting lineup. Good to see her in the starting lineup today. She took an early shot. Love to see that confidence.
They've been using her, especially down in the post, for these offensive rebounds, which is going to be big for Lexington.
Got the height.
Riley Hamilton feeds it to Parks, driving inside, lays it home.
Poetry in motion right there, Austin. Love to see that.
Beautiful handoff there, using it as a screen, just going around it. Easy two there.
Tatum Kenrick, after picking up her first foul, gives it to English.
Good play.
Has broken up for the moment by Fortier. Now she will get called for a shove.
Fortier playing very tight defense to start this game.
Just got to be careful of their hands. Can't really use it as a body check.
They get it into Schruel. She gets it into English. She banks it home.
This is going to be a very back and forth game, so can't let those things get in the way, but definitely can't foul. Don't want to make any mistakes like that. Take you out of this game.
Hamilton thought about the three, gives it to Fortier. Back out, now she is going to take the three, can't hit.
Almost a good rebound there by Lexington, but good fight in there by Emily Collins. Get the ball away.
Collins gets a screen for the moment. Pass is nearly stolen away. They kick it out to Kenrick in the corner. Kelcourse throws it up, no good. Offensive rebound is put in and out by English.
Awful, man.
Another offensive rebound. The mid-range jumper bounces home for Kelcourse. What an incredible bounce there. That nearly hit the top of the backboard, which would have been out of bounds. Thankfully, it doesn't for Winchester.
Good rim for Winchester tonight.
Now a miscommunication between Crenity and Parks and a turnover.
Early in the game, you got to get those links out of the chain, you know? Can't have any of that.
Yeah, got to get the mistakes out early. And Winchester's got a sizable height advantage here, which I expect they'll be taking advantage because early on they've been doing that.
Collins drills a three.
Early heat for Emily Collins.
Winchester with a 5-point lead early on. Reimer finds Hamilton. As Crenity puts up a three of her own, that's no good.
Unusual start from Lexington. Normally we see them ahead, but we'll see how they could fight back and fall back again.
Schruel extends Winchester's lead to 7 as we approach 3 minutes played in the game.
Lexington can't let this Winchester lead get in their way. They just got to try and get back little by little here.
Crenity in trouble, finds Reimer. Fortier looking, 15 to shoot for Parks in the corner. She's going to put up a three, too strong. Rebound taken by Kenrick.
Surprised Lexington hasn't taken a timeout to this point, especially with how big of a lead Winchester's gotten.
Collins driving inside, gets called for an offensive foul. So Lexington gets a nice break there. As Katie Kavanaugh and a player who we do not have on the roster will check in for Winchester.
Here goes Crenity in, trying to get a little momentum going for Lexington.
Fortier thought about the three. Finds Crenity on the wing. Her three-pointer is too strong. She gets her own rebound. Goes to work inside and gets called for a travel.
Lexington really needs to calm this down. It already halfway through the first, and they're down 7. This is not the ideal start.
100%. They got to find a better looking shots here, better high percentage shots. Can't just be settling from the outside, especially when you're not really getting much things going.
Schruel drives inside, working on two defenders and throws it away.
Right place, right time there for Maddie Parks.
Parks down the floor is blocked. Out of bounds, Lexington will keep it. As Anunya will check in for Reimer. Again, I will not even attempt to pronounce her last name because I would completely butcher it and just embarrass myself.
Good whack there.
That's just tipped, so Anunya can go into the backcourt to get it.
Decent movement here. Lexington trying to get something going. Got a little lane.
Gets inside, can't hit the shot.
Getting great opportunities for Lexington, just can't execute.
They can't get discouraged. They can't get discouraged here. They're actually taking the chances.
Got to keep shooting. Eventually going to fall.
Sherrill gets a screen, kicks it out. Collins defended by Fortier with 15 to shoot. She gets a mismatch on Cornetti, puts it up and in.
Goodness. Emily Collins is by far the MVP of the first quarter so far. We'll see how she develops, but this is an impressive start.
Even with her height, she's been so agile. Step back, anything. She's been getting all of them to go.
Hamilton drives inside, lays it home, and the foul. So Lexington finally gets the bucket that they were needing for.
Yep, Doyle's going to check in for
Winchester fouls at number 23. Dave Collins, her first personal foul, team's third. The hoop is good for
tough start, but this could be the spark that Lexington needs to get back into this game. Cut down on the Winchester lead.
Similar to what we saw in the boys game, Winchester was down early but clawed their way back in. So we can see if Lexington can do that here.
Sherrill finds Kelcourse. She drives inside, throws up a wild shot that's no good. She gets her own rebound. That shot is no good from Kavanaugh. Another offensive rebound is poked away by Lexington.
Good job by Ananya getting the rebound, giving out to Maddie Parks.
Cornetti drives, kicks it out to Doyle. Her three-pointer is up and too strong.
Comes 23, looking for it. Great press by Ananya.
She does get it away to Collins, who now loses it. It's on the ground.
Way to keep it from being
taken by Kavanaugh.
Very aggressive defense here early on from Lexington. Love to see it.
Sherrill hits the deck. The pass goes out to Kelcourse.
Long pass.
She throws it across. 23 comes up with it. 5 to shoot for Winchester. They get it to Kavanaugh inside, and it's off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Doyle.
Maddie Parks fast. She's going to try and go up with it.
She got it in the foul.
How did she get that one to go?
Maddie Parks going strong to the hoop. Lays it home. She can make it a 4-point game at the line as Carla Reimer will check back in.
And Taylor Wozniak coming in the game. Similar to how Coach Hobbs and the boys team sub players in and out. They're getting them quick, keeping the legs fresh maybe. But this is a very interesting strategy from Coach Solly.
Parks converts the three-point play. Winchester's lead is down to 4 in the final 2 minutes of the first quarter. Maggie Shevland tries to drive inside on Ananya. She'll kick it out. The three-pointer is way short.
Now Parks going to take it again. She's got help this time. Uses it.
Parks with a nice feed to Doyle. Now it's a 2-point game.
On Tuesday against Melrose, we've seen that from Maddie Parks. In the third game, she took absolute control of the game. She had almost 20 points in that game. So this is what we're seeing here from Maddie Parks, the captain of the team.
Collins puts up a 3. That's off. Rebound taken
Wozniak,
nicely by
play.
Wozniak. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Winchester leads by 2. Parks kicks it out to Doyle. Here's Wozniak for 3. No good, but an offensive rebound.
It's Reimer there.
Three-pointer is up for Parks. No good.
Good rebound there
by Collins.
That's the height right there. That's all you need.
Chester's slowing it down here. It's been a pretty fast tempo game early on.
This is Shevland for Winchester. Working on Doyle. About a 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Collins.
Doyle got it.
That is English who was double teamed. They get it away to Collins. Shot clock turned off. Kendrick's 3 is off. Rebounded by Parks.
Here comes that speed that Parks has. She's going to take it in, take it all the way.
Parks with 5, puts it up, and it bounces in.
There goes the lead. It's gone.
And that will end the first quarter. Winchester jumped out to a quick lead, but Lexington fights back and ties it as the quarter expires.
I'll tell you, Austin, as much as that Winchester lead may have discarded some of these fans, there is a lot of fight in this Lexington team, and they have clawed all the way back. I believe it was 9-2, 11-4 at one point. Lexington has just gone on a rage. And now coming into the second quarter, everything has shifted. Now I feel like Lexington can go on a tangent and get a big lead.
Absolutely, Duncan. But the big question is how long, because Maddie Parks has been leading this Lexington team throughout this whole season. The question is how long can this last? Because at some point she will have to be subbed out. Some other players for Lexington will have to step up.
Yeah.
But for Winchester, it's been pretty. They have a lot of scoring options here. 4 players have scored in the first quarter.
For Winchester, they got to switch up the defense. I think the offense is working. Shots just aren't really falling. Obviously, you got to feed Collins. But for Lexington, right now, this is a new quarter. First quarter didn't happen. Right now it's tied. They can just pretend that first quarter didn't happen because they have ample amounts of time to get this lead back.
Winchester's biggest concern is definitely going to be the transition defense. Lexington's been scoring the majority of their points through these fast breaks.
Schruel off the pass from Kelcourse can't hit the layup.
Good rebound by Wozniak.
He nearly lost it out of bounds, and it will go out of bounds. Last touch by Winchester.
Tough break there for Schruel, trying to get the ball back. Just went off her at the wrong angle, and unfortunately.
Benetti gives it to Fortier. He finds Parks in the corner. Dangerous pass,
goodness.
nearly stolen away. Lexington will keep it out of bounds.
That's the height right there. English, Collins, Schruel, maybe Kenrick on some of the players. Winchester has an obvious height advantage, and that's just one of the examples of how they're using it.
Fortier kicks it to Parks in the corner. Can't hit the three.
Speaking of height advantage, they've been able to secure a lot of these defensive rebounds, and Lexington's trying to match up with this.
Good job by Fortier.
Fortier gets the
Hit the
steal
ball
on the
there.
sideline. Parks gets inside, gets it to fall. Lexington takes the lead.
Ching, there it is. Lexington just needs to keep doing that.
Schruel defended tightly by Cornetti, gives it to Collins. She drives inside, puts it up and in from the mid-range.
When Collins shoots it, it's either going in or it's not. If it's hitting the rim, it's probably not going in. Every single one of her buckets is basically going to switch.
Her play style's been very interesting, resembles Luka Doncic.
That is quite a comparison as Riley Hamilton draws the foul. I bet she appreciates that.
Yeah.
She hears that.
He's
going to be showing up to the next games in the Luka Doncic shirt.
Yeah, imagine that. A junior in high school being compared to Luka Doncic. That's high praise.
Toshio doles it out. He knows his stuff. Toshio does. Torres coming in here for Wozniak.
Hamilton makes one of two. Lexington retakes a 1-point lead as Gloria Doyle will come in. Kelcourse thought about the three.
Good
pass
job
inside
by
is swatted away by Parks.
Amazing stuff. Very impressive.
The crowd's starting to get at it.
A little high, here goes.
Pass is
Good
stolen
job by
away by
Fortier.
Fortier. Over to Cornetti.
Oh, another good steal.
Now Lexington loses it again. Up ahead to Kelcourse.
Parks not going
Big
to let that
chance
happen.
here.
Parks could not.
She rejected that. That would have been absolutely
Great
crazy.
job by Parks getting back, though. She has the speed. Not much gets past her.
Second shooting two for Winchester, number 10, CC Kelcourse.
No lucky bounce this time.
Kelcourse goes
Top
0 for
there.
2 at the line, so Lexington will keep their 1-point lead.
Top of the backboard possession for Lexington.
Graniti going quickly here. Gives it to Hamilton on the wing. Check out Doyle, drives inside, puts it up, too strong.
Great defense from Winchester, not relenting there.
Just need to get some more consistency offensively, and Winchester's driving away in this game.
Collins gives it to Kenrick in the corner. She gets it back, throws it up, no good. Kenrick with the rebound and the bucket.
You might see a lot of that this game, using their height advantage to create mismatches.
Hamilton feeds it to Doyle inside, back out to Fortier. That's a deep 2, and it's no good.
Winchester a little slow to get back offensively here.
Three-pointer from Kenrick is way off. Now Graniti driving down quickly. Finds Doyle in the corner. Graniti wide open, puts up a 3, too strong.
Hamilton almost has it. Bouncing ball.
Rebound poked around.
Parks
takes it.
Circles. Oh my goodness. Dancing around them. They're standing still. She moves where she wants to go.
Lexington retakes a 1-point lead as Collins is defended by Fortier. They get it inside to English, and she gets called for a travel.
Great defense by Riley Hamilton.
Absolutely, Duncan. Just staying straight up there, not reaching, not hunching over. Some great defense from the freshman Hamilton.
Graniti drives inside, kicks it out to Parks for 3. Yes, sir. Maddie Parks hits from downtown. Lexington leads by 4.
What a performance Maddie Parks is having. She's had 14 of the 19 Lexington points in the first half.
Kelcourse cannot get the whistle. Back out Kenrick wide open. She can't get a 3 of her own.
Good shot just off the inside.
Fight for the rebound is taken by Graniti and thrown away.
It's Kelcourse. Good rebound there by Kelcourse.
Collins puts it up. Too strong.
Diving.
Another fight for the rebound. Nicely done there by Gloria Doyle. Parks going quickly inside. She lays it in.
Can't stop Maddie Parks right now. She is the hot hand.
She's using her quickness to get by this Winchester defense. Now the lead's back up to 6.
Dangerous pass inside is taken by Collins for 2.
Winchester just trying to chip away at a little bit. Right now a 4-point lead for Lexington. No need to get it all at once, but little by little.
Doyle kicks it out to Parks. She thought about the 3. Instead puts up a wild shot. That probably was tipped.
Shruel might have gotten that one.
3 minutes to play in the first half. Lexington maintains a 4-point lead. They get it inside to English. Her shot is good.
Lexington could use some points here on this drive, try and maintain the lead that they've gotten accustomed to.
Graniti for 3 in the corner, no good.
Good rebound.
She's been pretty ice cold this game. Normally, as a shooter, she makes a lot of those wide open 3s.
Ball was tipped out of bounds. Winchester will keep it. Collins will come in for Winchester. She takes the swing pass, gives it inside. English can't finish it off. That would have tied the game.
Now Ananya taking it up, see what she can do.
She gives it to Graniti. She drives inside, comes up short on the layup, and now gets called for a foul.
Just not having it right now this first half. Definitely some players on both sides waiting for these final 2 minutes to run out so they can get to halftime and get some rest.
Yeah, she's been pretty frustrated here. Definitely with that foul. Can't be really showing off your frustration there. Gotta take a deep breath, relax.
Shruel driving inside, Kicks it out.
Great
That's
shot.
Collins for 3. No good. Good rebound by Parks.
Now she's going to run in.
Finds Crinity wide open. Can't finish it off.
What a dish, though,
Just
from
bad.
Parks.
She must have walked across a black cat path right now. She is not lucky right now.
Kavanaugh gives it to Collins with 1.5 minutes left in the first half. Kelcourse gives it to Collins. Back out to Kavanaugh, 10 to shoot. Kelcourse in the corner for 3, no good.
Off the front there, just straight a little left on its path.
Crinity gives it to Hamilton. He drives inside,
hard
can't hit it. Falls down hard to the floor, no whistle.
Oh,
the
what
pass
a
is
steal.
stolen away by Parks.
40 years open down low if she wants to take it.
Drives inside.
Holds.
The pass is broken up for Hamilton. Fortier could not save it.
Empty possession there, excuse me. I think she got a little paralyzed by analysis there. Just could have made the decision, but that jump stop cost her.
First minutes of the night here for Faith Kim as the first half winds down in its final minute. Get some fresh legs, try and get some extra points. Anything you can get here as the half runs out.
Collins steps back and fires away. That's way short. Out of bounds. Last touch by Lexington.
The bench is going at it.
Yeah. Love to see it. They got 24 to shoot, so still plenty of time for Winchester to make something happen.
Kavanaugh defended tightly by Hamilton. Pass is broken up for the moment. Winchester gets it back.
There it is.
And Winchester will quickly call a timeout before anything could go worse for them. They will have 11 to shoot with 32 seconds on the clock.
Very intense defense from Lexington. Playing straight up, not reaching. That's very disciplined defense right there.
And you got to think if you're Winchester, trying to get anything you can here. Maybe a 3, but I feel like the last couple of 3 shots they've taken haven't really fallen, haven't been as smooth. So I feel like working in the paint, they have the height advantage. Maybe they don't have as much intensity as Lexington, but they have the height advantage. They could use that and try and get some extra points here before the half is over.
100%.
We're in for a show in about 32 seconds at half. Lexington girls youth basketball taking the court for a quick game. Should be very entertaining. They got some talented players on that team.
Maybe some early recruiting here.
Oh, definitely. The future of Lexington basketball.
The teams retake the court. Winchester will inbound. They have 11 to shoot. They get it into Shevland with 30 seconds. Collins has it with 5 to shoot.
Put up a shot here. Gonna try and take a deep 2.
Her shot is off. And they reset the shot clock, but they shouldn't have because that shot did not hit the rim. So the refs fixed that. It is a shot clock violation. Regardless, it would have been Lexington's ball.
Now the shot clock will be turned off 17 seconds ago.
Lexington has a little time. They could try and set something up, but they got to get something going quick because they need to put points in.
Kim
Every
gets a
point
screen.
counts.
He finds Parks driving in with
Put it up.
3.
Yeah.
Got it to go. Maddie Parks lays it home, and that is how the first half will end. Lexington leads it by 4 after 16 minutes.
Big time players make big time plays. Maddie Parks with 18 points for Lexington. Winchester has been Emily Collins. The back and forth duel.
100%. It was a very different second quarter than it was the first. First quarter was all Winchester to start, and then Lexington came back and they drew it up even. And then second quarter started and it was pretty even. Lexington started to pull away, but it never felt like one team had as much of an advantage as the other.
All right, halftime is here. Lexington 23, Winchester 19. Second half will begin in about 15 minutes. Austin Raish, and I'm joined by Duncan Maloney and Toshio Yuki. We will see you all soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have Lexington 5th grade basketball playing for us.
We are back for the start of the second half between the Lexington girls varsity team and the Winchester girls varsity team. The first half of the first quarter was mainly controlled by Winchester. It took Lexington a while to find their feet offensively, but when they did, they really got going. They tied it at the buzzer at the first quarter, and then at the end of the second quarter, they took a 4-point lead at the buzzer. That is where they are right now as they start off with the ball.
For Lexington, you want to keep up everything that you were doing at the end of that first half. Maddie Parks, electric so far tonight. Would love to see more of her, but also more of other players. Stella Crenity and Riley Hamilton. Would love to see some more production from some other teammates.
It's been much of an offensive game
there
here.
It is.
So.
Right as you say that, Riley Hamilton gets the scoring started for the second half.
If they contribute, this is not even going to be a close game because it's going to be so far of a Lexington lead.
She's starting to rack up the points here, too. She's got 5 on the game. Normally, we see a little more from her, but this is a good start for the second half for the Minuteman.
Yes, sir.
After 3 offensive rebounds, Winchester throws it away. Now Parks loses it out of bounds. Last touch by Winchester.
This Winchester team's not really that deep, so we've been seeing a lot of the same people here.
Crenity
shot.
Quickly fires away and hits the 3. So there we go, the 2 players who we said we were looking to see more contributions from. Stella Crenity and Riley Hamilton both score in the first minute of the second half. Lexington leads by 9.
Long pass across. Collins holding.
Collins is going to put up a 3. That's no good. Rebound by Reimer.
It's where Lexington can start to pull away if they consistently get points on possessions where Winchester doesn't.
Crenity kicks it to Reimer. Her mid-range jumper is no good.
See if Winchester will change up who starts to shoot the ball and controls the ball. Mostly it's been Collins, but she hasn't been, her shots haven't been falling, so.
It's a beautiful feed to English.
Couldn't get it in.
Can't finish it, though. Crenity driving inside, lost it for a second. Hamilton gets a good look at a 3. Can't hit. Rebound by Kenrick. Ball's out of bounds off Lexington.
Smart play from Kenrick to throw the ball off Hamilton's leg there.
Winchester needs to change things up here. Haven't scored a point since the second half started. There it is.
The shot is going to be waved up for a travel. Schruel thought she had an and one. Instead, she has a turnover.
Winchester's coach is definitely not happy about that.
Crenity thought about a 3. Gives it to Hamilton as she kicks it out to Fortier. Her 3-pointer is up and no good.
Interesting form there by Fortier.
Collins pass is too strong for Kilcourse.
Winchester's got to slow things down here. They've been speeding up their game to Lexington, but that's not their offense. They have to slow things down to stay settled.
Surprised we haven't seen a timeout yet from Winchester, considering how this start of the half has gone.
And they have quite a bit left, too.
Yeah.
Parks drives inside, throws it up and in.
My goodness.
What an unbelievable spin that was put on that ball by Parks. Lexington leads by 11. Dangerous pass over to Schruel, and she drills the 3.
Money, money.
Winchester gets the response they were looking for.
Cash out right there.
That must feel nice for Winchester at breaking their scoring drought. So maybe this is where they start their comeback.
Hamilton, nice find to Fortier.
Teamwork right there. No INT, Austin, no INT.
Collins is going to take a 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Crenity.
Collins of the 23 variety getting ready to check in for Winchester, but
Fortier thought about a 3. Reimer also thought about taking a 3. Now it's Hamilton on the wing over to Parks.
Tall on that pass. Parks still picks it.
Parks drives inside. Got it to go.
My goodness.
Duncan, you said there is no I in team, but there is a me in team, and Maddie Parks has
Maddie
22
Parks is
points.
me. Maddie Parks is me.
Kenrick in the corner hits the three.
They're draining them, Austin. You can't stop. You can't plug it up. This isn't the Hoover Dam.
Reimer feeds it to Hamilton as she works inside.
Oh,
She lays it home.
Austin, I'm going to pass out. This is too much quality basketball right here. Shifting and shaking. This is lovely.
I need some.
Pass is tipped away.
Great save.
Saved by Crenity.
Somehow keeps that in.
Parks over to Crenity in the corner.
Good ball movement.
Hamilton at the top of the key drives inside. Her shot's no good. Rebounded by Kelcourse.
It's going to be
now
Emily
we're going to stop play. Emily Collins slow to get up.
Be a big loss. Looks like ankle. Looks like an ankle. Walking it off, but she was definitely down there holding her ankle. Still walking a little bit on it. Maeve Collins going to come in for her.
So is Katie Kavanaugh as well. Maybe some change in dynamic, change in scenery here for Winchester.
You got to. Down 11 points right now. You need something.
Full court press from Lexington. Very interesting.
Timeout, Winchester.
Now Winchester will call a timeout here. We're past the halfway point in the third quarter. Lexington has come out firing, and despite a few threes from Winchester, Lexington still leads it by 11.
I wonder if in halftime they had some of Bugs Bunny's secret stuff. I need some of that.
What a reference, Toshio. He's a book. He's a thesaurus. Toshio the thesaurus. He pulls out references out of his hat. Big chance at Lexington. Maybe they can start pulling away here. Hopefully before the third quarter. There's still plenty of time left here for things to change, but the way things are going, Lexington is firing on all cylinders.
We haven't seen a full court press from them either, so I think using that will help them get a lot of steals and pull away, but I think that timeout was smart because Winchester's got to draw something up to get past this press.
Surprised they did not take it sooner, Toshio. Surprised.
Kenrick has it for Winchester.
Driving, she's got the speed.
Goes quickly, kicks it to English. Back out, Kelcourse hits a three.
Wow, these ladies are draining them right now. I can't believe it. Where was this in the first half?
Doyle on the wing, kicks it back out to Crenity. She's going to
play.
try a three. That one is good.
Oh my goodness.
2 for 2 in the second half after a rough, struggling start from Crenity. She gets her threes to come.
Oh my goodness. Back and
responds.
forth. Wild stuff right now.
Crenity fires it over to Parks.
She's going to try and drive in, not going to work.
Great defense from Winchester.
Crenity thought about the three, gives it to Doyle instead.
Oh.
He kicks it back out to Crenity. It was tipped by Hamilton.
Got to try something. Your shot clock's running low.
Hamilton drives inside, blocked
denied.
as she tries to go up. Kelcourse gives it to Kenrick.
Ball moved by Winchester.
English finds Kavanaugh. Her shot is off the side of the backboard. Offensive rebound by Kelcourse. Out to Kenrick for three.
Oh.
No good.
I don't know if I could have handled another one of those.
2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Lexington leads by 8. Crenity drives inside, lays it home.
Cannot stop Crenity this second half. Unstoppable. Get out to Collins here, moving around a little bit.
Kelcourse in the corner, does not take the three, defended by Anunya.
Just thought about it there.
Kenrick's pass inside is
got
broken
it.
up. Anunya comes up with the steal. Parks going quickly down the other way. Tries to find Doyle.
There we go.
Now we will get a whistle and a jump ball. That will be Winchester's ball.
Much needed subs here for Lexington. These ladies are tied. They've been playing really strong. Trinity subbing out. She had a strong start to the second half. And now Lexington's going to take a timeout.
And number 20, Samantha Fortier. Timeout, Lexington.
Lexington's still got a decent lead right now, 10 points. A minute 19 remaining in this third quarter. You're just trying to maintain that. You're trying to see how we can keep that into the fourth quarter.
Absolutely, because anything could happen.
Yeah.
10-point lead, it sounds like a lot, but just quick, after a few plays,
Yeah.
it could just be a tie game again.
You snap your fingers, it's gone. Toshio, obviously there have been a lot of players in this game tonight that have stepped up and performed for their team, but take us through the top performers for Lexington and Winchester. Both have played wonderful games so far.
For Lexington, it's been their senior captain, their standout. Number 32, Maddie Parks with 22 points. But late in this quarter, it has been the Stella Croniti show. She's been having 8 quick points here. And for Winchester, early in the game, it was Emily Collins with 9 points. But Tatum Kenrick and Kel Course, they've been slowly racking up their points, padding up their stats here.
You mentioned Croniti being a hot hand. She's currently taking a rest on the bench right now, so got to see who steps up for Lexington other than Maddie Parks.
Absolutely.
Collins drives inside and draws a foul. Speaking of Maddie Parks, do you think this team is going to have a senior night or just a Maddie Parks night? She is the only senior on the team.
I think we need just a Maddie Parks night. The way that she's been performing these last couple games, really this whole season, she has been the most valuable player, the most valuable senior. Despite being the only senior, she is the most valuable senior. And definitely need a Maddie Parks night.
She's been having, what a career she's been having at LHS, from freshman year all the way to senior year.
Collins makes 1 of 2. Rebound taken by Reimer with a minute to play in the third quarter. Parks working inside, can't finish it.
Oh, almost a backcourt violation there.
Winchester thought she traveled there. They don't get the call. Reimer drives inside, can't finish it. Another offensive rebound by Wozniak.
Doyle's going to take it in now.
Lexington's had a tall lineup here, and now they're using that to get these offensive rebounds to get more possessions.
Fortier drives inside. Back out to Wozniak. Her shot is too strong.
Oh,
she gets her own rebound. Over to Reimer.
Got it.
She lays it home.
Long possession there for Lexington, about 40, 45 seconds. It worked out in the end.
They're not going to fall the first time, not the second time, not the third time, maybe the fourth time, you know?
That might have been the 10th time, Toshio, but they just kept going. We love to see that tenacity.
Here's Collins with 3 seconds.
Buzzer
Puts
beater.
it up at the buzzer. No good. Lexington dominates the third quarter. With 8 minutes remaining, they lead at 42-31.
Big standouts, Maddie Parks, Stella Croniti. Everyone seemed like they were playing a little bit better, playing a little bit cleaner. Start of the second half that we didn't really see in the first half. And that's something you'll love to see from this Lexington team. There's no quit. There is no quit.
Absolutely, Duncan. This is the Lexington team we knew that they could perform at. They did not have much connection in the first quarter, but they've been playing with much more smoothness and team chemistry in the second half.
Yeah.
This really is impressive given the team who they're playing. We know that Winchester has a great basketball program for both the boys and girls. According to Max Preps, they are 10-1 right now. So if Lexington can get the job done here, this will be a very impressive win on their part.
And other teams are going to take notice, and Lexington's going to become a real player in the MIAA rankings. See what the lineup is for Lexington. Any changes made? I know they made some subs as of late in the second or the third quarter. Looks like Croniti is back in the game for Lexington.
They get it into Croniti, and the fourth quarter is underway.
No
Doyle
kick ball there.
throws it off a Winchester player's foot. Graniti takes the pass from Hamilton.
Oh, good
kicks
pass.
it out to Graniti in the corner.
Oh,
no good.
A little too strong. Nothing wrong with that. Oh,
Ankles.
a little mixing.
Collins nearly has it stolen away by Graniti. She finds Schruel, drives inside, can't finish it.
Gotta hit that if you're Schruel, especially in this game.
English puts the offensive rebound up and in.
The next woman up mentality right there. Schruel misses it. English gonna pick it right back up.
Fortier took a shot to the face, it looked like, no call. Parks looking for Doyle.
Hamilton for three.
No good. Offensive rebound by Parks.
Driving in.
Drives inside.
No call.
Both players hit
Wow.
the deck. No whistle. Amazingly, and now a jump ball is called.
That was a hard hit for Maddie Parks.
Parks a little slow to get
I
up.
would not be surprised if she got subbed out. That was a hard hit.
I'm surprised there's no call. Like, at least either a charge or a blocking foul. Like, gotta have these players safe.
Surprised she's still in this game right now. Yeah, it looks like Schruel was shaking up. She's still in the game as well. No confusion right now.
The inbound pass is almost stolen by Fortier.
Look at that speed right there. Fortier right back on defense by just missing the steal.
Collins gets a screen, and she somehow gets that to go.
That's what Winchester needs, possessions like that. When you don't think you get points, you end up getting them.
Winchester cuts the lead down to 7. Hamilton kicks it out to Reamer. As Parks drives inside, a miscommunication between her and Fortier and a turnover.
Now all of a sudden Winchester's right back in it.
It's the winds of change, Toshio. The winds have changed. They're blowing in Winchester's direction. Lexington's got to step it up defensively here.
Can't be too complacent, you know. Gotta step it up like you said, Duncan.
Oh, good
They
pass.
get the pass inside to
Good
Collins, who
rebound
can't
by
finish
Fortier.
it.
That's going to be a foul. A foul on Collins there.
Not many fouls going on this game. Pretty clean game.
Yeah, love to see that. Just a good, clean game of basketball. You don't need a mountain of fouls to have a good game.
6 minutes to play in the ball game. As Graniti gives it to Parks in the corner. Parks gets inside and draws the foul.
I believe that foul will be on Kelcourse.
Winchester fouls on number 10, CC Kelcourse, her second personal foul.
See what Maddie Parks can do here at the line.
Lexington, number 32.
Potential will be a close game, but every point matters here, so Lexington's just got to keep plugging away and getting points.
Parks goes 2 for 2. Lexington's lead is back up to 9. There's a deep pass down to Kelcourse. And it's
Good
broken up
steal.
inside.
Maddie Parks yet again.
Gotta use their speed here.
Foul was going to be called as Parks was driving inside. That will go against Collins. Or Tatum Kenrich. Parks gets it quickly into Hamilton, and she draws a foul. Schruel will pick one up.
Great job there, absorbing the contact, cutting, finding the open space from Hamilton.
These fouls are really hurting Winchester as of late. They got to get back to the clean basketball they were playing beforehand. That is not how they're going to win this game.
For Winchester, number 23, Maeve Collins.
Hamilton makes 1 of 2. Lexington's lead is at double digits again.
Hard press here by Graniti. Tight defense.
Kenrich driving inside. Got it to go through 2 defenders.
Even under the pressure there, Kenrich delivers. She has been amazing the second half.
Graniti puts up a three. Got it!
She's cooking.
3 threes in the second half.
Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
Kelcourse gets it inside
Back
to
at it.
English, who finishes it off.
Winchester doesn't have a lot of quit in them. They continue to put points in even after getting discouraged by Lexington's threes.
And the senior captain, Claire English, has been slowly contributing with 8 points. Been doing a lot of work down in the post.
Parks
Beautiful.
goes to the reverse and gets an unlucky bounce.
Winchester gets points here. That's big. They need to get points when Lexington doesn't get points. That's how you get back into basketball games. There
Collins
it is.
puts it up. Can't get it to go over Fortier. And she gets the rebound. Parks will slow it down now. Finds Fortier. Gets a good look at a three. Can't bank it home. Rebound by Collins. There's Collins with a deep three, no good.
Good rebound by Graniti.
Not the smartest shot there. Could have run the offense a little bit more.
Graniti finds Parks.
Oh,
her shot
good
is
block.
rejected.
It's going to be Claire English right there.
Kelcourse drives and
Oh,
she is
another
blocked
block.
by Hamilton.
Hamilton said, see you later.
We need a DJ because there is a block party going on.
Parks gives it to Hamilton.
Driving in.
Can't get it to go.
A lot of empty possessions here. Someone needs to slow it down. Maybe no.
Kelcourse drives inside.
Oh!
And a foul called on Parks.
Way to save a basket there. Best case scenario, that's giving up no points. Missed both the free throws.
Especially because Lexington's only had 2 fouls here with just over 3 minutes to go. And there seems to be some clock issues.
The clock is
clock
running
stopped
even after
now.
the play was stopped.
I believe we're going to get to like 3:20 here. Judging by the system it has, I imagine this scoreboard system's 30, maybe 40 years old.
Yeah.
So the fact that it's not working is not very surprising.
You can quite tell because on the right side it looks like Lexington has 48, which they do, but on the left side it looks like they have 39.
Yeah. Light bulbs out.
It's Lexington. Everything has to be old and historic.
They're going to reset the clock here. Oh,
Oh,
32 seconds. Amazing. Game's over. No, they're working on it here. There we go.
There we go.
3:23. Coach is still complaining about the time here.
Gives the players a well-rested break, though.
Yeah.
Especially this Winchester team that's not that deep.
Yeah. Winchester coach, Jen Donahue, wants the right amount of time on the clock. She does not think that she has it. The refs think they do. Someone might get kicked out. It's very entertaining. Oh, I like that line. This is going to be a problem. Oh yeah, she is fuming.
Kelcourse goes 0 for 1 after they finally sort out that clock issue. Anunya will check in. Reimer will take a seat. One for 2 for Kelcourse. Lexington leads by 8 with 3:20 to play.
Winchester's up in their defense, playing a bit more tenacious here.
Park still has the speed, tries to drive in. Good kick out there, good kick out.
Almost a travel, but saves herself.
That's good.
Fortier tries to feed it to Anunya.
Good defense
She
there.
keeps it in the front court, and her pass is intercepted by English.
This is how Winchester's going to get back in this game. Strong defense and consistent offense.
That's what they say. Offense wins games, but defense wins championships.
Collins drives inside and gets the foul. Also, just to clear up any confusion, there are 2 players on the floor named Collins. There's Emily Collins, number 33, and Maeve Collins, number 23, both playing for Winchester. This is Emily Collins at the line.
Yep.
Big free throw there from Emily Collins. This is a great way for Winchester to get back in this game. No time is going off the clock, and yet they're still racking up points here.
Yeah.
Two for two for Collins.
Great trip to the line.
Winchester will call a timeout. They trail Lexington by 6 with 2:48 left to play.
Just a 6-point deficit right now. Winchester is definitely not out of it right now. So interested to see how this final 2:48 is played out.
It looks like Winchester has their own cheering section. They don't get cheerleaders for these games, so they have to make do with what they have.
Love to see that. Young fans, just for the love of the game, you know? It's pretty catchy.
It is catchy.
I'm dancing over here. I'm getting into it. I'm not even a Winchester fan. They might sway me. See if there are any lineup changes. Doyle just checked in for Ananya on Lexington. Imagine that's going to stay the same.
Interesting move because Ananya just subbed in just a minute ago, but now she's back out.
Yeah. Strategies at play.
Fortier looking for someone to get it into. She finds Hamilton. They get it inside to Doyle. Kicks it back out. Parks finds Doyle in the corner. Back to Cronity. Both of them thought about taking a three.
I think they both could have taken it and probably made it the way they've been playing.
Crowd would have liked it too.
Yeah.
Parks drives inside, going strongly, lays it home.
That's the well you keep going back into. That's old reliable right there.
She's almost at that 30 burger. 26
and
points.
Lexington's at the 50 burger.
English gets it to bounce inside.
Winchester is not out of this at all. They just won't go away. No quitting these.
Can't complain at that.
No. Strong defense here from Winchester. Parks driving through.
Going inside, draws the foul. 1:51 to play. As Maddie Parks can make it a 3-possession game here.
She was weaving through that defense. She using her quickness there, her speed.
If you're Lexington, you love these possessions, you love these trips to the line. These are just free points, Austin. You take them. You don't question why they're being given to you, you just take them.
Maddie Parks definitely did that. Lexington leads by 8.
Big press here.
See what Collins can do here. She's been controlling the offense, directing the players the whole entire game. See if that will change here.
Collins trying to get through this Lexington defense. She gives it to the other Collins in the corner, and she hits a 3.
Big time
Dave
three.
Collins, big play there. Hasn't really contributed too much in this game. And
now Winchester gets a steal. Collins feeds it to the other Collins, and now it's stolen away. Here's Parks down the lane. Cannot lay it home. Up ahead, it's Kelcourse. Winchester slows it down. Collins finds Kelcourse for 3. Got it!
It's a 3-point game!
It's a 3 minutes, 1 possession with a minute left. This thing's just got interesting here, Austin. Things just got interesting. Steve Solly is less than thrilled.
Timeout Lexington. All of a sudden, Winchester has brought it down to a 3-point game with 63 seconds to play.
What happened there, Duncan? We all thought Lexington would be running away with this game. They looked pretty comfortable.
Hey, we said earlier, snap and the game's changed. In this particular scenario, the game's moving too fast, and sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce your way. You make a mistake, and it's barely even your fault. And it just happens that Winchester's in the right place at the right time, and that's what happened here. And now Winchester has a chance to win this game when they were down 10, 12 points. for a majority of the third and fourth quarter.
Lexington's still in their timeout, drawing up some sort of offense. A bucket here would be nice, but it is not urgent for them. They just need to maintain the lead. Can't let Winchester score here.
They can't have any empty possessions here. They need points. Not saying they need to huck up threes at random, but they need points.
It'd be even a plus, too, if they could run out the clock and score.
Of course.
Courtier gets it into Crinity.
Tight defense here.
He's pressured on the sideline.
You don't want to foul if you're Winchester, but at the same time, you got to play that tight defense. Make sure Lexington doesn't score.
Crinity brings it back to the top of the key.
There it is.
Now a foul will be called on Winchester.
They still have one to give because they're at 6 fouls. So 1 more foul and Lexington's in the bonus.
Lexington takes another timeout.
49 seconds left in the game. Lexington leads it by 3. They will inbound after this timeout. Winchester has 1 more foul to give before Lexington is in the bonus.
And that's got to be what the strategy is about. Get Winchester to foul. You just got to keep passing, get them to foul. If it comes down to it, try and set something up. But I believe they have a fresh shot clock, so run it all the way down if you have to.
The good news for Winchester is that no one is really in foul trouble. I mean, Tatum, Kenrich, and Collins, they have 3 fouls apiece, but there's less than 1 minute, so very low chance that they'll foul out.
Never say never. This is why you play the game of basketball. Moments like these, Austin. It's coming down to the wire. It's going to come down to the last shot, and this is why we're here.
They go into the backcourt for Crinity.
Almost got the ball taken away there.
Give it to Hamilton in the corner. Can't hit the 3.
No.
Rebound by Winchester. They can tie it here. Kelkhorst just hit a 3 a moment ago.
I would think they would need a 3 here. I don't think they would be dead with a 2, but they probably need a 3, especially with the clock running down the way it is.
Wouldn't be too bad if they got a 2 if they got the ball right
Here
back.
she goes.
Henrik for the tie.
Oh,
no good.
The inside rim.
Rebounded by Crinity.
They got a foul here.
And
They
she
have
is
to.
fouled
They
with
have
17
to.
seconds.
Now they're not Adams here. Crinity makes both. They got to take it down, take a quick 3, and then they foul again, and then get another quick 3. They could still be in this game, but chances just got a whole lot slimmer.
If you're Winchester,
Great shot by Tatum Kenrick.
absolutely, but just couldn't fall. And if you're Winchester, this is not the person you want off the line. Stella Crinity's been hot in the second half and just a very good shooter in general. So
Crinity misses the 1-and-1.
Rebound by
Doyle with the
Doyle.
rebound.
Now they got to foul again.
They need to foul. Crinity gets it to Parks.
They need to foul. What are they doing here? There it is.
And they finally fouled her with 10 seconds left. A crucial offensive rebound from Gloria Doyle there.
You couldn't cut the tension in this gym with a knife. It is so much tension right now. What will happen to finish this game? This will be huge here. Maddie Parks hitting these free throws.
This is once again a 1-and-1. And
There
it's
it
good.
is. Now Winchester's going to have to get off the free throw line here and go down and get a quick 3, then foul again if they want to stay in this game.
Parks goes 2 for 2. Timeout Winchester. Lexington with a 5-point lead here in the final 10 seconds.
that could have sealed the deal. Maddie Parks now has 30 points, but
30 points. That is. Let's just take a second. So we don't want to skip over that. 30 points for Maddie Parks. The rest of the team combined has 24 points. She has played outstanding tonight. Unbelievable. I can't believe we got to watch this in person. It is a masterclass by Maddie Parks.
Absolutely. Like you said again, these cheerleaders.
Oh yeah, love them.
They're getting on to me.
Let's see if they can encourage this Winchester team. I imagine they'll want to give it to either Emily Collins or Tatum Kenrich here to take the three. But maybe Maeve Collins. She has hit a three here later in this game, a few possessions ago. So I wouldn't be shocked if they went to Maeve Collins, Emily Collins, or Tatum Kenrich.
Only one defender back for Lexington.
They got to move.
Winchester needing to work quickly here. This is Collins.
They got to shoot.
Taking too much time off the clock.
They give it to Kelcourse. Time is running out, and a travel is called.
That's going to
do it. Kelcourse travels with 1.7 seconds left. They get it into 40 air, and that will do it.
A barn burner, Austin, a barn burner.
Lexington's ecstatic, and they should be. They defeated a tough, experienced Winchester team.
Winchester was 10-1 entering this game. They are now 10-2. Lexington improves to 6-1 after an incredible performance from the whole team, but in particular, Maddie Parks, 30 points is just incredible.
MVP caliber performance there from Maddie Parks. What a show we had here. Boys game and girls game. It's been a close one.
Definitely, and I just speaks to the resiliency of Lexington. They got down 11-4 in the first quarter, and they came all the way back by the end of the first quarter to tie the game. This team is very resilient, and they can stay in a tough game like this. They just proved it. This is a team to watch out for as the season rolls on.
All right, final score, Lexington 54, Winchester 39. The doubleheader is complete. To all the Lexington High School students, happy end of second quarter. We thought the day would never get here, but it finally did, and it feels so good. From Austin Raish, Duncan Maloney, Toshio Yuki, and all of us here at LexMedia, have a good weekend, everybody.